And welcome to the big quiz live from Seamus O'Donnell's this Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining me. Now, in the news this week, Bill Gates has said that he is shocked by crazy and evil conspiracy theories linking him to COVID-19, including claims that he wanted to use vaccines to microchip billions. Well, of course he'd say that, wouldn't he? Now, it was brought to my attention last week that a couple of people were casting aspersions on some people who happened to win. Now, I'd just like to say you're not Donald Trump, so obviously if someone beats you, it's not because they cheated or that it was rigged, it's just that they're smarter than you. Let's start with a quiz. So at the moment we have Ginge the Technophobes are in the house. Ginge and the Technophobes. Seriously, I should probably find some way of writing this onto the computer because I can type a lot faster than I can write. We have, say, Team Double Horlicks. No, we have Bertster's Minions. We've got Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink. And Great Excuse for Midweek Drinks are also posting scores for a technically challenge team, Double Sevens. So that's what we've got. There might be some other people lurking. If you are, let me know in the chat what your team name is so I can add you to the scores. L7s. L7s. So for round one this week is potluck. Now potluck is basically general knowledge. Here we go. Question number 1. What country had the Roman name Hibernia? Question number 1. What country had the Roman name Hibernia? Question number 2. In Monopoly, what is the cost of Old Kent Road? In Monopoly, what is the cost of Old Kent Road? Question number 3. Which superhero had a butler named Alfred? Which superhero had a butler named Alfred? Question number 4. What is hypnophobia the fear of? Question number 4. What is hypnophobia the fear of? Question number 5. What famous person has the real name of Eldrick Woods? Question number 5. What famous person has the real name of Eldrick Woods? Question number 6. What is Fred Flintstone's wife called? Question number 6. What is Fred Flintstone's wife called? Question number 7. What is the collective noun for a group of monkeys? Question number 7. What is the collective noun for a group of monkeys? Question number 8. Which film about Vietnam won the Best Picture at the 1978 Oscars? Which film about Vietnam won the Best Picture at the 1978 Oscars? Question number 9. What became the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931? What became the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931? And question number 10. What is the only word in the English language which ends with the letters MT? What is the only word in the English language which ends with the letters MT? And here's a recap of round number 1. Question number 1. What country had the Roman name Hibernia? Question number 2. In Monopoly, what is the cost of Old Kent Road? Question number 3. Which superhero has a butler named Alfred? Question number 4. What is hypnophobia the fear of? Question number 5. What famous person had the real name of Eldrick Woods? Question number 6. What is Fred Flintstone's wife called? Question number 7. What is the collective noun for a group of monkeys? Question number 8. Which film about Vietnam won the Best Picture at the 1978 Oscars? Question number 9. What became the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931? And question number 10. What is the only word in the English language that ends with the letters MT? Okay, that brings us to the end of round 1. Here are the answers. Question number 1. Which country had the Roman name Hibernia was Ireland. Number 2. In Monopoly, Old Kent Road is £60 in the UK, but I think it's $60 or it's 60. Number 3. Which superhero had a butler named... Oh, it would only be £60, wouldn't it? Because Old Kent Road wouldn't be on the American version. What am I talking about? Number 3. Which superhero had a butler named Alfred? That would be Batman. Number 4. Hypnophobia is the fear of sleep. Number 5. Eldrick Woods is Tiger Woods. Number 6. Fred Flintstone's wife's name is Wilma. Number 7. The collective name for a group of monkeys is a troop. Number 8. The film about Vietnam that won the Best Picture at the 1978 Oscars was The Deer Hunter. Number 9. The tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931 was the Empire State Building. And number 10. The only word in the English language which ends with the letter MT is dreamt. So there are 10 points up for grabs at the end of round 1. No double points in that round. Bertster's Minions, 7 out of 10. 7 for A Great Excuse. And L7's got 6. Pokey Raiders with 8. And Ginger the Technophobes, 6 out of 10. Now for a slight change in our usual lineup of the quiz, round 2 is sport. Now, historically, whenever I do a sports question, I always get the answers wrong. And I'm the one that wrote them. Yay! Here we go, question number 11. What distance is covered in one circuit of a modern outdoor running track? What distance is covered in one circuit of a modern outdoor running track? Question number 2. Who was the first snooker player to score a maximum 147 break in World Championship Snooker? Who was the first snooker player to score a maximum 147 break in World Championship Snooker? Question number 13. In boxing, which weight category comes in between flyweight and featherweight? In boxing, which weight category comes in between flyweight and featherweight? I don't think heatherweight is a category. Question number 14. In what country was the game of golf invented? In which country was the game of golf invented? Question number 15. How many players in total get down in a normal rugby union scrum? How many players in total get down in a normal rugby union scrum? Question number 16. What is the minimum number of darts a person needs to throw to complete a leg from 501? What is the minimum number of darts a person needs to throw to complete a leg from 501? Question number 17. What was the first British football team to win the European Cup? What was the first British football team to win the European Cup? Question number 18. How many players make up a netball team? How many players make up a netball team? Question number 19. In the Olympic Games, what 5 sports make up the modern pentathlon? In the Olympic Games, what 5 sports make up the modern pentathlon? There will be 1 point for each. And question number 20. What is the maximum number of match points that can be held at one time in a tennis match at Wimbledon? What is the maximum number of match points that can be held at one time in a tennis match at Wimbledon? Okay, here are the recap. Well, here is the recap for round 2. Question number 11. What distance is covered in one circuit of a modern outdoor running track? Question number 12. Who was the first snooker player to score a maximum 147 break in World Championship Snooker? Question number 13. In boxing, which weight category comes in between flyweight and featherweight? Question number 14. In which country was the game of golf invented? Question number 15. How many players in total get down in a normal rugby union scrum? Question number 16. What is the minimum number of darts a person needs to throw to complete a leg from 501? Question number 17. What was the first British football team to win the European Cup? Question number 18. How many players make up a netball team? Question number 19. In the Olympic Games, what 5 sports make up the modern pentathlon? And question number 20. What is the maximum number of match points that can be held at one time in a tennis match at Wimbledon? Okay, here are the answers to round 2. Question number 11. What distance is covered in one circuit of a modern outdoor running track is 400 metres. Number 12. The first snooker player to score a maximum 147 break in World Championship Snooker was Cliff Thornburn. Number 13. In boxing, the weight category that comes in between flyweight and featherweight is bantamweight. Number 14. Golf was invented in Scotland. Number 16. So, number 15. How many players in total get down in a normal rugby union scrum? That is 16. Question number 16. What is the minimum number of darts a person needs to throw to complete a leg from 501? That is 9. Number 17. The first British football team was Celtic. Number 18. The first British football team to win the European Cup was Celtic. They weren't just the first British team. Number 18. How many players make up a netball team is 7. Number 19. In the Olympic Games, what five sports make up the modern pentathlon? They are 1 point for each: running, fencing, swimming, horse riding, and shooting. Number 20. The maximum number of points that could be held at one time in a tennis match is 6 when leading 6-0 or 6-love in a tiebreak. I'd like to say thank you very much to Ginge and the Technophobes for their donation to the quiz. That will keep me online for a little while. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm not going to say what they put on there. Answers will be on their way to you. Question number. I'm all confused now. We are on. Oh wait, scores. We're not. I've told you the answers. I'm waiting for your scores. That's what I'm doing. Oh wait, I'm not waiting for them. You've put them up ages ago. There we go. 19. 16. Poke Raiders are on 19 out of 24. Ginger the Technophobe, 16 out of 24. 12 points for this round. 14, 15 out of 24. The L7s are on 14. Great excuse for a midweek drink, and L7s, can I just confirm that is 12 and 14 out of 24 respectively? Not. L7s didn't get 14 out of 14 on that round, did they? Okay, right, so at the end of round 2. At the end of round 2 of for the 5 teams which are playing... Oh, that's not where I went, there we go. Oh, 18 out of 24 for Bertsters. So we have the Poke Raiders with 19 out of 24 in the lead, followed by Bertsters Minions with 18, 16 out of 24 for Ginger the Technophobes, 14 for the L7s, and 12 points for Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink. Which brings us into the halfway point of the quiz. This is the Scrabble Quick Fire round. I'm going to show you a word or a phrase. Using those letters, you need to answer the questions. This week's apt kind of phrase is... because it's a new thing on TikTok, sea shanty. So your phrase this week is sea shanty. Using letters from sea shanty, please answer these questions. Question number 21. What is the name of the 73-mile river in the northeast of England? Number 21. What is the 73-mile river in the northeast of England? 4 letters. Question number 22. Microscopic... Put my teeth in. Microscopic fungus that converts sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Oh, these are a few of my favourite things. 5 letters. Microscopic fungus that converts sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide. 5 letters. Number 23, thing... Just drop a pencil. 23, thing made or used for sitting on. 4 letters. 23, thing made or used for sitting on. 4 letters. Number 24, female lobsters, crabs or salmon. 4 letters. Number 25, where birds sleep. 4 letters. Where birds sleep, 4 letters. Okay, here's part 2 of Sea Shanty, number 26. Remain in the same place, 4 letters. Remain in the same place, 4 letters. Number 27, a useful or valuable thing or person, 5 letters. Number 28. Powdery residue left after the burning of a substance. 3 letters. Number 28. Powdery residue left after the burning of a substance. 3 letters. Number 29. Testing of a metal or ore to determine its ingredients and quality. Testing of a metal or ore to determine its ingredients and quality. And number 30. Done with excessive speed or urgencies, or hurried. 5 letters. Oh, I didn't tell you how many. Question number 29, by the way, has 5 letters. Number 26, remain in the same place, 4 letters. Number 27, a useful or valuable thing or person, 5 letters. Number 28, powdery residue left after the burning of a substance, 3 letters. 29, testing of a metal or ore to determine its ingredients and quality, 5 letters. And number 30, done with excessive speed or urgency, or hurried, with 5 letters. Right, let's put you out of your misery. Here are the answers to Scrabble round 3. Number 21, the 73-mile river in the northeast of England with 4 letters is the Tyne. Number 22, the microscopic fungus that converts sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide is yeast. Number 23, the thing made or used for sitting on is a seat. Number 24, female lobsters, crabs or salmon are hens. Number 25, birds sleep on a nest. Number 26, remain in the same place, 4 letters, stay. Number 27, a useful or valuable thing or person, 5 letters, is an asset. Number 28, the powdery residue left after the burning of a substance with 3 letters is ash. Number 29, testing of a metal or ore to determine its ingredients and quality with 5 letters is assay. And number 30, done with excessive speed or urgency, hurried, is hasty. I'll accept haste. Hasty or haste. So at the end of round 3, the scores are as follows. In the lead with 28 points are Pokey Raiders. In second place with 26 points each are Ginger the Technophobes and Bertster's Minions, closely followed by the L7s with 23, and bringing up the rear the Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink with 22. Which brings us on to round number 4, which is the presidential round, because I feel like I'm milking presidential things for all they're worth at the moment. Here we go with question number 31. Name this film by its cast. Gary Oldman, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Bacon, Donald Sutherland. Number 31. Name this film by its cast. Gary Oldman, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Bacon, Donald Sutherland. Number 32. Which 1996 comedy starred Jack Lemmon and James Garner as former US presidents on the run for being framed in a conspiracy by the current president played by Dan Aykroyd? Which 1996 comedy starred Jack Lemmon and James Garner as former US presidents on the run for being framed in a that doesn't make sense. Which 1996 comedy starring Jack Lemmon and James Garner as former US presidents on the run for being framed in a conspiracy by the current president played by Dan Aykroyd? Number 33. Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman starred in which 1976 film about reporters from the Washington Post trying to uncover details of the Watergate scandal? Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman starred in which 1976 film about reporters from the Washington Post trying to uncover details of the Watergate scandal? Number 34. Josiah Bartlet was the president in which TV show? Josiah Bartlet was the president in which TV show? And number 35. Designated Survivor was a TV show about a low-level cabinet member becoming the US president after a catastrophic attack killing everyone above him in the presidential line of succession. Who was the lead actor in this series? Designated Survivor was a TV show about a low-level cabinet member becoming the US president after a catastrophic attack killing everyone above him in the presidential line of succession. Who was the lead actor in this series? I don't know why I feel like the need to end all my words with the letter T. Number 36. President Thomas J. Whitmore gave an inspirational speech in which 1996 action movie? Number 36. President Thomas J. Whitmore gave an inspirational speech in which 1996 action movie? Number 37. The 1995 film The American President stars Michael Douglas as President Shepard, who becomes romantically involved with an environmental lobbyist played by which actress? The 1990 film The American President stars Michael Douglas as President Shepard, who becomes romantically involved with an environmental lobbyist played by which actress? Question number 38. Mount Rushmore features the head sculptures of George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and which other president? Mount Rushmore features the head sculptures of George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and which other president? Number 39. Leslie Lynch King Jr. is the real name of which 20th century US president? Leslie Lynch King Jr. is the real name of which 20th century US president? And question number 40. Towards the end of the film Air Force One, what are the final words the President, played by Harrison Ford, says to Gary Oldman's character? Okay, here's the recap. Excuse me. Here's the recap of round 4. Question number 31. Name this film by its cast: Gary Oldman, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Bacon, and Donald Sutherland. Number 32. Which 1996... Sorry. 32. Which 1996 comedy starred Jack Lemmon and James Garner as former US presidents on the run for being framed in a conspiracy by the current president, played by Dan Aykroyd? Far too many words in these questions. Number 33. Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman starred in which 1976 film about reporters from the Washington Post trying to uncover details of the Watergate scandal? Number 34. Josiah Bartlett was the president in which TV show? Number 35. Designated Survivor was a TV show about a low-level cabinet member becoming the US president after a catastrophic attack, killing everyone above him in the presidential line of succession. Who was the lead actor in this series? Number 36. President Thomas J. Whitmore gave an inspirational speech in which 1996 action movie? Question number 37. The 1990 film The American President stars Michael Douglas as President Shepard, who becomes romantically involved with an environmental lobbyist, played by which actress? Question number 38. Mount Rushmore features the head sculptures of George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and which other president? Number 39. Leslie Lynch King Jr. is the real name of which 20th century US president? And number 40. Towards the end of the film Air Force One, what are the final words the president, played by Harrison Ford, said to Gary Oldman's character? Okay, here are the answers to round number 4. Question number 31. The film that had the cast Gary Oldman, Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Bacon, and Donald Sutherland was not Air Force One, it was JFK. Number 32. Which 1996 comedy starred Jack Lemmon and James Garner and Dan Aykroyd was My Fellow Americans? Number 33. Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman starred in All the President's Men. Number 34. Josiah Bartlet was the president in The West Wing. Number 35. Designated Survivor starred Kiefer Sutherland. Number 36. President Thomas J. Whitmore was in Independence Day. Number 37. The American President film, which stars Michael Douglas as President Shepard, was romantically involved with a character played by Annette Bening. Number 38, Mount Rushmore features the heads of George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and Thomas Jefferson. Number 39, Leslie Lynch King Jr. is the real name of General R. Ford. And finally, towards the end of the film Air Force One, the final words by the president played by Harrison Ford, says to Gary Oldman's characters, "Get off my plane." So we're now out of 44, which means that after the end of the next round, it will be out of 64 this week. Ooh. Oh, it's getting exciting. So, at the end of round 4, in first place, maintaining their lead with 35 points are the Pokey Raiders. In second place, with 30 points, are Bert's Minions. In third place, Gin to the Technophobes with 29, followed by the L7s on 27, and they only got 1 point in that round. Great excuse for a midweek drink. They've got 23 out of 44. But that brings us to the end of this quiz. So potentially, if they get all their scores, they could have a total of 46. And if the Pokey Raiders do really rubbish, then they could stay on 35. So this is Answer Smash. If you're familiar with this quiz or Richard Osman's Too Much Drink, perhaps. Oh, you talk about yourselves, I hope, not me, with my tea issue. So this is Answer Smash. I'm going to show you a picture and a question, which maybe in a week or two will become a question and then a picture. Who knows? Anything can happen. I'm going to show you a picture and a question. You need to give me the answer to both, but mush them together, smush them together, smash them together, if you will, to give me the answer I'm looking for. Now, when we come down to the... I'll go through again. So on the first pass, if you would like any clues for any of the questions, drop me a comment in the chat, and I will try and give you a clue if I can on the next pass. When we do the scores, as I said, there is 1 point for the picture, 1 point for the answer, and you get 2 points in total if you get the answer completely correct. So here we go. Question number 41. Name the item of clothing in the picture, and which 9-letter word is defined by Oxford Dictionaries as a commotion or fuss? Which 9-letter word is defined by Oxford Dictionaries as a commotion or fuss? Number 42. Name the actor in the picture and the year before the present year. Name the actor in the picture and the year before the present year. Number 43. Name the singer and actress in the picture, and the American actor, producer and musician who made his film debut in the 1984 film A Nightmare on Elm Street. Name the singer and actress in the picture, and the American actor, producer and musician who made his film debut in 1984 film A Nightmare on Elm Street. Need a haircut. Can we have an end of lockdown, please? I need a haircut. Thank you. Question number 44. Name the actress in the picture. This one. And a song written by the Bee Gees and sung by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, released in August 1983. Number 45. Name the actor and singer and radio host in the picture, and a band possibly best known for the 1974 song Jump. Name the actor, singer and DJ presenter, DJ host, radio host, DJ. He's on some radio station. He has his own program. And a band possibly best known for their 1974 song Jump. Move the microphone. Number 46. Name the singer in the picture. She's back. Name the singer in the picture and a series of events, including a great battle foretold to lead to the death of a number of great figures, including the gods Odin, Thor, Tyr, Freyr, Heimdallr and Loki. Heimdallr and Loki in Norse mythology. A series. So name the singer in the picture and a series of events, including a great battle foretold to lead to the death of a number of great figures, including those listed here in Norse mythology. Norse mythology. Uh-oh. Let's just correct the spelling on that one, shall we? Number 47. Name the singer in the picture and the Indian Sanskrit text on sexuality, eroticism and emotional fulfillment in life. Name the singer in the picture and the Indian Sanskrit text on sexuality, eroticism and emotional fulfillment in life. At number 48, name the songer. Name. I think I should do this round earlier on in the quiz when I don't need to speak so much. Name the singer in the picture, name the songer in the picture, and the American-French animated series about a dinosaur who hatches from a petrified egg in modern times and is befriended by a group of teenagers. Name the singer in the picture and the American-French animated series about a dinosaur who hatches from a petrified egg in modern times and is befriended by a group of teenagers. And number 49. Name the radio host and former presenter. TV presenter, I suppose she still is a TV presenter. Name the radio host and TV presenter and the large, fully it's there. Large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivorous? Herbivore. Marine mammal, sometimes known as a sea cow. Clues for questions on 43 and 48 and picture for 47. Okay. Finally, number 50. Name the senator in the picture, US senator in the picture, and the American television journalist who is the primary anchor of his own 360-degree program on CNN. Okay, here's the recap. Don't forget, if anyone else wants any clues, let me know in the comments now before I start doing the recap. I'm just going to wet the whistle. Because, you know, it helps with the pronunciation of the words that I can't pronounce. Let's go with that. Here we go. Here are the recap of round number 5. Question number 41. Name the hat in the picture and which 9-letter word is defined by Oxford dictionaries as a commotion or fuss. Clue for question 50 as well. Okay. Number 42. Name the actress in the picture and the year before the present year. Number 43. Name the actress and singer in the picture and the American actor, producer and musician who made his film debut in the 1984 film A Nightmare on Elm Street. There was a clue for question 43, please. He's made lots of films, but due to some legal issues last year, he may not be making as many anymore. Number 44. Name the actress in the picture and a song written by the Bee Gees and sung by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, released in August 1983. Number 45. Name the singer, radio presenter, actor in the picture and a band possibly best known for their 1974 song Jump. Number 46. Name the singer in the picture and a series of events including a great battle foretold to lead to the death of a number of great figures, including but not limited to the gods Odin, Thor, Freyr and Loki in Norse mythology. Number 47. Name the singer in the picture. And there was a request for a clue for this one. She liked playing with toy soldiers in her kitchen. And the Indian Sanskrit text on sexuality, eroticism and emotional fulfillment in life. And 48. Clue for question on 48. Okay. So name the singer in the picture and the American-French animated series about a dinosaur who hatches from a petrified egg in modern times and is befriended by a group of teenagers. It wasn't Barney. And the answer to that one is very closely linked to the person in the picture. That's the only clue I can give you. 49. Name the TV presenter and radio host from the picture and the large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivore marine mammal, sometimes known as a sea cow. And question number 50. Name the US senator in the picture with his recycled mittens, and the American television journalist who is the primary anchor of his 360-degree program on CNN. Clue for the question on 50. Silver Fox? Again, the name is really closely linked to the person in the picture. And possibly a car. I think you've had long enough. Should I do the answers? Because I have no idea where else I'm supposed to look. Okay, here we go. No one's asked for any more clues. I don't know if the clues helped at all. But for number 41, the hat is a deerstalker. And the 9-letter word that is defined by Oxford dictionaries as a commotion or fuss is a kerfuffle. Which gives us the answer of distorkerfuffle. Distorkerfuffle. Number 42. The actor in the picture is Miriam Margolyes, and the year before the present year is yesteryear, which gives us the answer of Miriam Margolyes. Or is it Miriam Margolyes year? Number 43, the person in the picture is Olivia Newton-John, and the American actor, producer and musician who made his film debut in the 1984 film A Nightmare on Elm Street was Johnny Depp, and the answer is Olivia Newton-Johnny Depp. Now for number 44, the actor in the picture is Jamie Lee Curtis, and the song written by the Bee Gees and sung... Oh yeah, just say Newton-John on her top. Yeah, well noticed. A song written by the Bee Gees and sung by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, released in August 1983, was Islands in the Stream, which gives us the answer of Jamie Lee Curtis in the Stream. Number 44, the radio host, actor and singer is Jason Donovan, and the band possibly best known for their 1974 song Jump is Van Halen, which gives us the answer of Jason Donovan Halen. Number 46, the singer in the picture is Shakira, and the series of events including a great battle foretold to lead to the death of a number of great figures is Ragnarok, which gives us the answer of Shakira Ragnarok. Number 47, the singer in the picture, best known for her kitchen and toy soldiers, is Martika. And the Indian Sanskrit text on sexuality, eroticism and emotional fulfillment in life is the Kama Sutra, which gives us the answer of Martikama Sutra. For number 48, the singer in the picture was John Denver, and the American-French animated series about a dinosaur who hatches from a petrified egg in modern times is befriended by a group of teenagers. Denver, the last dinosaur, he is my friend and a whole lot more. John Denver, the last dinosaur. And number 49. The host in the picture is Carol Vorderman, and the large, fully aquatic, mostly herbivorous marine mammal, sometimes known as a sea cow, is a manatee, which gives us the answer of Carol Vordermanatee. And number 50, the US Senator who became a meme sensation this week is Bernie Sanders, who, by the way, got that image put onto some t-shirts and jumpers sweaters, I suppose, sold them on his website. They sold out within a day, and he donated all of the money to feed the homeless. That's Bernie Sanders. And the American television journalist who is the primary anchor of the 360 program it's Anderson 360, Anderson Cooper, which is Bernie Sanderson Cooper. And the scores are coming in. And the scores kept rolling in. Bertster's scores are in. Ooh. To be fair, why I'm keeping these a surprise, you're reading the chat while I'm doing this. You know what these people are putting on the chat. Poke Raiders got 50 out of 64. Bertster's Minions are on 49. Oh, so close. Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink got 38 out of 64. L7 got 40. And 48 out of 64 for Ginger the Technophobes. The scores are in. Much more manageable number of teams. I really appreciated having 12 or 12. How many teams did we have last week? 12. I really appreciated all those teams. This is much easier for me to write. So in first place with 50 points out of 64 are the Poke Raiders. In second place with 49, Bert's Originals, closely followed by Ginger the Technophobes with 48. 40 points for the L7s, and bringing up the rear, they tried, but they are still closing the door and turning the lights off on their way out. It's Great Excuse for a Midweek Drink. So, Poke Raiders, give yourselves a round of applause. Give each of you a round of applause. That's it. That's the end of the quiz. Thank you so much for playing, and to Ginge and the Technophobes, thank you so much for your donation. Very much appreciated. If you are playing and you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified next time I go online. Quiz will return next week, and I'm here every single Wednesday night, at least until I hit week 52. And if I do manage to hit 52 weeks of doing the quiz, I might give myself a week off. Would that be wrong? Tell me on the chat. Would that be wrong? I don't know. If I do manage to get to 52 weeks, we're on week 38 now, so there's not much. It's not going to take long to get to week 52. That's it. And so normally, again, I do have a TikTok for you that I found. TikTok is I finding it very difficult to find something I can share with you. But, you know, we've had some very cold weather in the UK this week. Things got frozen for albeit a day. And I found this video which I thought I'd share with you. Very short. Thank you very much. Bye.